Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 2, Episode 147 with me, Cid. And we are out here in the middle of nowhere, exercising something that I forgot. So I am very short of clay, and obviously clay for bricks for building the big factory building. And I forgot something. The best place to find clay, especially when you have water breathing enchantments and night vision enchantments, well, usually the best place to find clay is swamps. Now unfortunately I haven't been able to find a swamp local that's handy, but I started off I'm passing some time really because my my internet's down again. Again, the weather is inclement for electrical items, so you know, it may be that. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. If it ain't up and running in an hour or two, then I'll be on the blower to them. But so I thought, oh, I'll just do a little bit of resource gathering. I'll come and do get some clay maybe or whatever. And so I went to the strip mine area, the big strip mine area that we've got, and I did a little bit of caving as well. And of course, they all yield results, but slowly. And so I thought, well, I'll search around for another swamp area. I mean, obviously we've got the swamp near home, but I don't want to completely wreck that, because that's where we've got stuff. So I thought, let's just have a look around. And of course, I don't know whether you remember, like me, whether you remember, hello, let's leave them to it. Whether you remember back in the day, when all of this was sand and clay, before the dirty, horrible gravel sea update. Yeah, there was a time when the best place to find clay was the sea, and we're not doing too badly. I've already sent one inventory full of clay box back, so I shouldn't complain. So I won't. But yeah, so just grabbing clay really. I have done some more building on the factory building. Hello. Hey, you. Get dead before I come over there. The other thing, of course, with being 1.12 is that we don't have to worry about any mobs, with the exception of guardians, that can swim worth a damn. And whilst guardians do spawn in different places, away from their temples because of Quark, thanks Quark, then they are realistically the only mob that we have to worry about down here, which is great. Oh, of course drowning, but there's always the torch trick, isn't there? Now, the other nice thing is this is night time, and I don't even have to worry about that because I can just sail around doing my thing, ignoring the mobs entirely, which is nice. So I need to get myself some bricks. I'm going to do a little bit of building for this episode, but I'm going to focus on getting, I think, the automation in place for well, certainly we're going to get, I think, an immersive engineering assembler built. That's the first thing, and then from there we should be able to start doing some fluid crafting, including that annoying I refuse to craft in your refined storage system treated wood, which is annoying because it should craft. We've got this stuff in the system, and it's just not working. So I'll continue on getting a little bit of this, and I'll be back in a short while. Alright, we're back home. I don't know where I got that diamond from. just picked it up somewhere along the line. You know how it goes. We should have more clay. We've got plenty of that, and we've got obviously the clay on us. So let me go and get, let's go and get that processed into bricks. That should be out, because we obviously need all of that running through as brickage. And of course we need let's just get some of these chucked in. Now obviously every single stack of blocks is a stack of bricks, so, and they also do need to go through the system twice to get processed, so that's the thing as well. And then again 1, 2, and we should get away with 3 this time, I think. Yeah. We need those to go in, and yeah, so it's going to take a hot minute for these to process, but that's fine, we've got time, and we can keep piling this stuff in. They'll go fairly quickly, I think, once we set these running, but I'll get this done and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we've got some, and the rest are cooking. There's still plenty of clay. I haven't done the whole lot this time. I've done about half. And let me go and show you what we've been up to and where we have got to. So I have put a second roof on this, the second floor, and I've done a little bit of detail work around the windows, and the second floor is going to be smaller and shallower than the first floor. I've changed out that little design there, so those go straight up, because it really didn't match up. And I was starting to put this on, this is where I got to before I ran out of brick. However, there is another thing we need to do, and if we just go in here, we need to get some stairs going up, and I would like them to be perhaps over here, like this. From here, coming up 3 wide, and we will, we'll tidy this up a little wee bit, but 3 wide is nice because it just goes between these bars. We can start the stairs here and keep coming up like this. And this should all be good and happy. Now I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do the access to the next floor, but until we build the actual walls, that's kind of a an obsolete point anyway, because we're going to take, that's obviously lit, that's all the spare bits and pieces. So this is going to be fairly straightforward, I feel. We're almost certainly going to want to come from there, and we'll just keep it simple and brick, I think, until we get up like that, and then we'll have the stairs going in. We'll possibly bring the roof over this way as well. I may do that along here just to tidy things up a bit, but let me get that done and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so, assembler. Some assembly required. 6 steel scaffolding, 9 iron sheet metal, 6 iron sheet metal slabs, 2 redstone engineering blocks, 2 light engineering blocks, 2 conveyor belts. Challenge accepted. What do we want to start at? Let's do 6 steel scaffolding. Oops. 6 of those, please. Okay. 9 iron sheet metal plus 6 iron sheet metal slabs. Iron sheet metal. I've probably got some of this kicking around somewhere, but if I do 20, there you go. That should give me plenty of that. 2 redstone engineering blocks. Redstone engineering blocks. 2 of those. 2 light engineering blocks. We'll do 2 anyway. That will go through there. That's all done. And 2 conveyor belts. Now I'm sure I've got more of that kicking around over in the actual thing. So what's the bits I'm missing? Scaffold, iron, and then we need to do iron slabs. That should work. What time is it? It's night, daytime, blah. We'll walk over. You know, I kind of build this thing to be experienced, so we should walk around in it now and again, I'm sure. And this is all going to go in the basement again. I do like that. It's just really different. Really looks industrial. That's the way I'm looking. I like to think about it. Let's go and have a look, see what I've got up here. In the bag, we've got plenty. Excellent. Right, so we're going to need more stuff, but let's get the thing laid out. I'm going to put this, I'm going to line it up on the middle. We're going to come back one, so we have the gap of 2, then 1, then 2. We'll do it there, I think. So what do we need? Let's have a look at the, so it's scaffolding like that. 1 redstone engineering blocks, a light engineering block. Okay, we've got definitely a conveyor belt there and there. I think there'll be a light engineering block will almost certainly go on top of that. It does. Okay, Hup. And then in terms of that, we go 1, 2, all the way down like that. Slabs and whole blocks across the top. Okay, that's all doable. And then the slabs down the side. Now, does say to hit it with a hammer, but it says to form the structure, blah, 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 use a hammer on one of the conveyors. The conveyor you clicked will be the input side. So we're going to do the input side from here. Blob. That's the part liquid input. This is where you've got the 3 tanks. And obviously we can set the recipe and non-recursive use of ingredients, so that's all fine there. Now we could do with some bits to kind of tidy this up, I think. Let me just go and have a look what we've got going on here. What have I got kicking around? I've got a bit of that. I've got a bit of you. I've got one of those. That kind of works. Probably could do with some more steel scaffolding actually. and the power goes in the top, so that's fine. So that will go. Do I want to hang on? If I do that, then that's fine with the box, and we can, I don't know, we can work some structure around that in a moment. We can pop you on. Hang on. Let's pop that there with that on it. So that should be fine. So now we need a purple. We need some inputs and outputs, don't we? What is? Oh, input output, yeah. So we're going to need a flux hoofer. We are going to need a ender tank. We're going to need to export some creosote, and we're also going to need a interface and all sorts of, well, the equivalent to an interface. I think it might even still be called an interface in this mod, off the top of my head. But let's see what we got. So we are. Oh, before we do that, red and grey, oranges and browns. If I want oranges and blacks, oranges and greens, I need a colour. Yellow. Yellow's all the way. Why not? In fact, no. Let's have a look. Cyan. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. And we need ender chests. We need 2 of those. And 2 of those. Three of those. So we're going to have. We need some purple. Purple. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go with cyan across the board. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 2 chests, 3rd chest, 2 tanks. Now we'll find out here if we've screwed up. Not linked there. Not linked there, and purple. Obviously purple does its thing. Cyan is empty. That's all good. Excellent. We're good to go. So then we are. Let's have a look. What have I got going on over here? This is. That's a crafter. It's not an interface. It's a crafter. And that's your patterns. Yes. So we need. We should have. I'd be very surprised if I haven't got any craft. Let's have a look. Crafter. Got 1 or 2. And the pattern. Have I already got the pattern? Yeah, that's the beast. So what we're going to do is we are going to have, we need a fluid. Fluid thing hoofer. Exporter. Make me 1 of those. Start. And go and get me a bucket of creosote. Thank you very much. Okay, waiting on that. That is taking a while, actually. Where is that? Oh, that's. almost certainly that is backed up behind the clays. Or not. Okay, what's going on here then? Something strange is happening. Let's go and have a look. Raw improved processor. So that's that. Why is that therefore not happening? Cancel. Exporter. Craft. Start. Start. Don't know why that failed. So we're going to come in here and I'm going to take that out of there and we're going to put a crafter there, and we are going to put that there. Now here's the thing, I actually need to change this pattern because that's 8 and a creosote thing. So what we need to do is we need to... Have I got any treated wood? I have, good. So this is a process. Processing. We're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. No. Cancel. We're going to make 8 of those from oak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to take 8 of those and we're going to make 8 of those. And that is going to be a processing recipe. And I think if I come in here and pop that in, then putting 8 of those let's take some oak with us. We've got that. I need to do the exporter for you. Where shall we pop that? Running out of space around here. This is half the... This is a fun fact. Running out of space. Well, I suppose we can just pop that there. We can stick the exporter there. We are going to set you to fluids and that. Fine, that's perfect. We'll leave that. Right, let's say, oh, flux thing, hoofer. Need power. That's the beastie. Start. Thank you. We will stick you on red, I think. I don't think it really matters. They're all pretty stable now. We're kind of running pretty well on our power these days. But let's just fly a bit. Let's just get some wiggle on. And we can pop that there. We can go for turbine 2. and we're going to go with that plus that makes that. Done. So then all we need to do is give you that, which I think we may get away or may not get away with. Okay, we need to pipe. We actually do need to pipe that then. Let me go and find a pipe and I'll be back in a second. Alright, we got it. Dropped on a bit of pipe when we got that going. We can pop that on there and we can pop that there. And in theory now we've got plenty of that. So if I now go and, well, first things first, let's just do 8 of those. Let me turn you off. Thank you. In you go. It goes da, 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 8, bang, and presumably it's gone. Right, let's go and check it out properly. And then we just need to make those parts kind of integrate a little bit more with the overall design, because obviously we've got floating chests and tanks and hoppers and stuff. So if I look at treated wood and say make me a stack, why are you using... Why? Why is it doing that? That makes no sense at all. Eight oak wood planks gives us 8 treated wood. Well, that's a little bit too much there. Let's cancel that. Right, we're going to try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Let's take the ore dictionary off, shall we, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And let's try that. Okay, let's see what happened. Let me just... We haven't got another recipe in there for treated wood, have I? No. It knows 1 oak wood makes... Okay. Just very strange. Okay. Treated wood, make me 64. Start. Yep, they're coming back in. That is working. Excellent. Right, let me go and get rid of you. I'll get rid of that, and that for now. We should have plenty of those. Don't really need you. Just need to finish off tidying that up. And that's another machine. Now it can handle another 2 recipes, so we can add 2 more items to this. Anything that basically the refined storage system struggles with, yeah, it sent those across, and I don't know why. But that's fine. It's got the creosote and everything seems to be happy. So what I would like to do here, I think, is perhaps... Let's have a look. Just to make this look a little bit more part and parcel of the machinery. We should have a little bit of that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that works. Let's stick a block there. Wait for the make another batch of that, I suppose. That looks all right. And we can also do plenty more of these, so that's the thing. Now, I'm going to get a screenshot of that because I don't know whether that's going to be what we'll use for our screenshot, but obviously we've got this. We need to continue on upstairs with the things. I also need to continue on down here, continue on out here. There's going to be a lot of work gets done around here to decorate all of this and make it really pop and fit in there. This is just really grind work to get that on, and at that point, do I want to put another floor on or not? I don't think I do. I think that will be more than adequate. So at that point we can start into the roofing of the structure. However, I need to go and grab something from the nether for part of the structure I want to build. So let me just empty my inventory and get myself together, and I shall be right back with you. The nether's a lot easier to cope with this night vision. Whoa, hello. I almost didn't see you, sir. You kind of blended in a little bit more than I would than normal. However, we need some items from here. I am conscious of my flight, so we need to head further out to terrain that we've not really played with. These nether ores are really pop. What on earth was that? That sounded horrible. Diamond down. Oh, hello. I see you, sir. They're all after me. Anyway, I was just going to go and get those diamonds. Because it'd be wrong not to. Hang on. Maybe it was those guys that we heard. Yeah. It must be them. Right, let's just head down here briefly. I don't need diamonds. It just seems to me wrong not to go and grab them when you see hello. Go away. God, all I want is to to find one very specific thing. I've used them before, so you'll not be surprised when you see them. But and I'm kind of running to time here anyway, so I'm not going to panic too much. But we got a reasonable amount of things. I hear you. Amount of things done. I just need to go and find this one thing, and I can't see them. Oh, hello. Be back in a moment. Alright, this is what I want. I want a number of these blocks here, which once we get in here should be fairly easy to spot. So that's the nether smokers from Quark, which are brilliant scenic blocks. That, I mean, you know, they're well, the scenic blocks. They're exactly what I want them to be, which is a block which I use to make chimneys and the likes. Now I do have the chimneys mod, but I actually quite like the Quark option. I also quite like being able to... oh man, he can still see me, can't he? Where are you? So what I do need to do is try and find some more. They're not as common as I would like, unfortunately. Yeah, and I think this factory is going to have some chimneys on it, is basically where I'm going with this. But we need to find the right kind of nether terrain. The problem is with all of this is it's not what we're looking for. Is this kind of area around here, where there's like a coast, if you like, of edges. So yeah, I'm going to have a good little look around in here. I heard you. I don't know where you are, but I heard you. Oh, you're over there. Leave him. He's too far away now. Right, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, and that's got a whole bunch of about 13, so that should keep us going. I found a whole bunch around the Nether Fortress, which was nice. And I think because the last time we used those, we used them for down here, where they really didn't help that much, but I think they'll look quite good as a chimney. So yeah, that's a thing. However, I am conscious of time, so I think I'll try and get some more building done on the next story between episodes. So when we come back, we've just got the roof to do, some stairs, finishing up that, integrating all of this, and then starting decorating beyond this kind of little, you know, widgets on the edges and stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.